Hi guys, you're welcome to this video. This is Android application security, the part 4 of the series. If you've not seen my previous video, I'm going to leave the link in the description panel where it will take you to see the previous video. But if you've been following the video, that means you're on track. So before we proceed, let me do a quick housekeeping. So if this is your first time visiting my channel or seeing this video and you've not subscribed to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button to get subscribed to this channel and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Then if you like this video, kindly give it a thumb up by clicking the like button. If you don't like the video, you know what to do. Then also, I'd like to hear from you. Kindly leave a comment in the comment section and tell me how you feel or if you have any question. Then finally, I would like you to share this video to your network. So if you've done that, let's roll. So in this video, we're going to be learning how to set up your Jedi UI. Then we're going to look at the different application entry points. Then we're going to be learning where to start your reverse engineering from. Finally, we're going to be doing a demo of code review. So this is what Jedi UI looks like. It has a left panel where you get to see the different components of the Android APK. On the right hand side, you see the code console where you get to see the code of a particular file that you clicked on the left. So what are the different application entry points? So we have about 6 of them listed. So the first one is the launcher activity. The launcher activity is what most people think of as the entry point of an Android application. So imagine the launcher activity like this is your Android phone, you have a bunch of icons, your phone, you click on one and the application loads. So the UI you're seeing is the launcher activity that is at work. So the launcher activity will have the following main component or the launcher intent that's listed on the .xml file. So the second one is services. So services run in the background without a UI. There are a myriad of ways that they can be started and thus are an entry point for an application. So services run in the background. You don't need to click on the button for services to run. So think of it as your WhatsApp notification message. So you don't need to click on your WhatsApp notification to get notified when you have new messages. So it's something that runs in the background. So when the start service API is called to start a service, the onStart method in the service is executed. So the third one is broadcast receiver. So broadcast receiver is something waiting to execute based on the message that is received. So example is your dialer that says, I have registered, I'm waiting to run until a call comes in, or I just want to receive the signal before I will launch. So that's what broadcast receiver is. So the next one is content provider, or you can say info provider. So a content provider presents data to external application as one or more tables that are similar to the tables found in the relational database. So it's simply a database that shares users' information to other applications. So the next one is exported component. So services activities can also be exported. So if the developer declare this services activity or receiver as true, that means any random untrusted application on your device can send a malicious message to execute on your phone. So that is how you can um, exploit exported components. So application subclass, Android applications can be defined as Android application can define a subclass application. And if an Android application defines an application subclass, this class is instantiated prior to any other class in the application. If the attach based context method is defined in the application subclass, it is called first before the onCreate method is called. So these different entry points that we just listed, these are the different entry point an application can we can actually exploit an application, an Android application. So the next one is this is a schema of what Android source code looks like. So the relationship between Dalvik and Smalley code. A lot of people are confused about what Smalley code is and what a Java code is. So this is just a relational schema of dot class Java code and Dalvik and Smalley code. So with this, let's quickly talk about starting point of for your reverse engineering. So when you want to do reverse engineering, you need to ask yourself, what is my goal? What is your goal? So there are different ways you can answer this question. First of all, is your goal targeted towards API calls? Do you want to harvest API calls and see how you can exploit it? Then another answer to this question is, are you trying to exploit the application entry point, which I earlier mentioned? Or the third answer to that question can be, do you want to know how to decrypt a Java code, a Java application, or do you want to learn how to obfuscate? Do you want to decrypt the different methods? So if you can answer this question, that means you have a target, you have a goal to achieve when you want to do your reverse engineering. With all this being said, I think we are ready for our demo. So come with me, let me take you through on how you can do code review on a reverse Android application. So this is the page where you can download your JEDEX GUI. So I'm going to leave the link in the description panel where it will take you to this to download. So don't download the source code, just download this zip file and you save it to your download directory. So I have it saved, so I'm not going to download it anymore. So, so this is the folder for the unzip. After downloading, you need to unzip it. So you double click on this jar file. And by the way, you need to have JRE Java runtime environment on your system before you can view this because it's a Java application. So we have two ways of getting our project on this tool. So we either use this button, you do Control O to import your APK file, or you just drag and drop. So this is my APK file. I can drag and drop. So it will take a while to decompile and give me result here. So these are the different components in the decompiled APK. So there are a whole lot of them. So these are the source code. The source code is a long list. So by the way, this is a live application. So in a demo application, you might not get this long list. So, so the reason why we're using Twitter is because Twitter has more than 500 million downloads and is a public program. That means anybody can do recon on it. So we are not interested in source code for now. We are interested in the resources where we have a whole list of the different file type we're going to work with, especially the Android manifest file. So we we can only use this to read. It's a read only tool, so we can't edit. So if we want to do some drip, deep down code review, we have to save our project by using this button and click save and it will save. So I have it saved already. I'm not going to click save. It take a while to save. So this is the project on my desktop. So I'm going to minimize this and minimize this. So I'm going to open my Visual Studio. So this is so I've already imported the file. So basically, what you need to do is for the first time you're gonna have something like this. So to import your project, you either use open open folder, or you can just drag and drop. So just drag and drop your project. So we have it already here. So this is the list of the different components on my Twitter project. So what we are interested in for now, we are not interested in the we are not interested in the source code for now. So where is the source code? Okay, the source code is on the Java. Yeah, Java. Okay. So we are not interested in this for now. We have this is an example of the Java file. So we are not interested in this for now. What we're interested in the Android manifest file, which is this. You double click on it, and it will give you this. So basically, you not need to go through how many? Let me see. We have about 714 lines of code. We don't need to go through these long lists to understand. So basically, what we are going to look out for is the different entry point that I mentioned earlier. So starting with activity, just want to show you what it looks like. Activity. So under the search activity, we have about 485 um, results that has been done. By the way, to get this search, just do a control F, control find on Visual Studio. So we have about 485 results that has been returned from the activity search. So we have a whole lot of them. So this is an activity, this is an activity. So these are different entry points for an activity. So this is an activity, and within the activity we have intent filters, and the activity has a name, it has a theme. So this is the name of the activity. So this is the theme that is calling, that gives you the UI. So we are also looking at not just activity, we're also looking at services. So services has about 67 items that have been returned. So we have a whole lot of them also. So we have let's go down. Okay, let me go down with this button. So we have this as a service. Okay. Okay, this is a service tag. So this is a service. It has a name, is the name of the service. specifically Twitter upload service. So it happens in the background. You don't need to click a button to for this stuff. So a whole lot of them. Okay, this is another service with with an open and a closing tag, and within the service there's an intent filter that has been declared also. So this one, the name of this one is Android account authenticator. So it runs in the background. So we're not just looking at services, we're also looking at receivers. Okay, sorry. Receiver. Receiver has about 44 items. So receiver, so this is a receiver tag, open and a closing tag. It has a name. So the name of the receiver is app broadcast receiver. And the permission level is restricted. So, and within it, we have intent filter, within the receiver, and a whole lot of them. So receivers are another entry point in your Android application. So this one has been, so the exported component is true. It has been declared as true. So we can actually look for how to exploit this particular receiver since it has been declared. The exported component has been declared as true. So this is the name of the receiver is SMS broadcast receiver. So it has an intent filter, name of this API. We'll do some deep dive into this. So I've showed you activities, services, receiver, and let me show you provider, info provider. So they basically just type provider. So we have about 33 items that have been returned for provider. So this is a provider tag, and we have. So just want to quickly show you. So we have. So this provider tag has been declared as false. So exported component provider for this one has its name crashlytic init provider. It has been declared as false, so we can't export this component, this provider component. So we have a whole lot of them, so you can go through them one after the other. So the last one is subclass. So subclass, we get to find those subclass within the code, and so we have an example of this. So this is um this is a Java code, and this is a public class. There's we get to look for those subclass here, and to get to drill down, I showed you just under the Java folder, you have a whole lot of different folders. Um, so what are we looking for? What are we interested in here? So we have, let's look at this media. So we have attribute. Okay, this is a public class. That's a public class. So we get to look through each of the Java, each of the Java file has a subclass that we can use as an entry point for the application. So basically, this is all you have to go through to do a deep dive into how you can enter an application, the entry point of an application. So we we can now, after that, we can now you know ask ourselves, what are we interested in, because this code, like the Twitter code, is obfuscated, is actually encrypted. So for us to easily read this file, we need to decrypt it before we can read the Java code. Like take for example, you can see a void, public void A, you know, so it's encrypted. So we can't read. So is our goal to decrypt the the Java code, or we are going to be looking at the application entry point, or our focal point is it API calls. So API calls, we can get that in the Android manifest file. So we can search for hosts to get to know the different um, API calls on this Twitter project. So we have different hosts. We have twitter.com, we have mobile.twitter.com, we have ads.twitter.com, and within this host, there are, okay, we have twitter.test dash add.link. I think this is a deep link. So we have and we have paths, we have different paths within a host. So we can get to know more about this when we drill down to, so that's basically what you're gonna be doing. You are going to get to do this different thing to exploit the Android project. So I hope you have learned something new today. So I would like you to give it a thumb up if you like this video. If you don't like the video, you still know what to do. Then also give me a feedback by leaving a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you feel and how you feel. Then finally, I would like you to share this video to your friends and your network. Then don't forget to click the subscribe button if you've not subscribed to this channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I upload new video. Thank you very much for sticking with me in this video. I'm going to drop in my next video, I'm going to drop something very interesting. I am going to be doing some overview of an Android project using MobSF, and we're going to know what MobSF is. So after that, we're going to do some dynamic analysis, and I hope you don't want to miss out in that channel. So please keep it a date and share this video to your friends as we prepare for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.